way, boys, I haven't posted, and actually, I think today's 40 days, Chris, right?
Yes.
So it's been 40 days since I've posted. We're finally back. I figured I'd start off with something that everyone's been asking for. Y'all wanted some more viewer commentaries, so let's do it. Reddit is a dark place. You're allowed to do almost everything on it. This is why some subreddits exist. There are plenty of subreddits that use the ability to do everything, from NSFW, NSFL, to suicide subreddits. On r/suicide watch, people talk about suicide and post last words before they go. Only a few days ago, a guy posted, "I will blow my head off." 11 hours ago, I, like many others, commented things like, "Are you still there?" Or, "Are you alive?" No answers. One day later, he sends his DM. He said he will commit suicide. Why? Because he will never have a girlfriend. I tried everything to stop him. He didn't listen to me. He said he will hang himself now. He counted down from 10 to 1. He said bye. I never saw him again on Reddit. Well, hot diggity dog.
Like those 1-minute horror stories.
Honestly, yeah. Like that's kind of messed up.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like obviously those people who like try to stop them are amazing and all, but like it's kind of futile.
I also really think those subreddits just shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Because when people start to see that stuff, then, they'll be more inclined to, join them, because they're like, oh, well, everyone else is doing it, so I'm not the only one that feels this way, so I guess I'll just do it also. And I mean, sure, I guess in a way it's limiting it, but not really, because people are either posting on there to get attention or literally because they're just to the point where it's no return.
Yeah.
Still kind of fucked up though, jeez.
Yeah, very.
Disclaimer, if my parents are watching this, just switch it off for your own mental safety. So like a few days ago, I got false banned from Hypixel because I was using Freelook. If you're wondering how, it's because I was using my PvP client, which did not auto-disable Freelook. I'm not sure about that, but I think that Freelook is the problem. I'm not sure about it. Either way, I went to the store with $30 for a Minecraft gift card. Don't blame me. And the cashier is like, where the hell did a 13-year-old get $30 from? And she asked about my parents. So I proceeded to tell her that they are at a hotel. They dropped me off here to buy groceries, and I'm buying them in another store. So I decided I could buy Minecraft from here for my friend. And she didn't believe me at all and just took my $30 and scammed me. Didn't even give me the gift card. So I just took the money my parents gave me for groceries and bought groceries. And I'm hoping my parents never watch this video. So from what I can tell, basically the cashier just stole the money and said, "All right, adios." I bet you her like apartment rent was due like tomorrow. And she's like, "Oh goddamn, I need everything possible."
Obviously.
Maybe it was a $30 late fee. On a little more serious note, that still is a little messed up though. I mean, definitely shouldn't be just taking money from someone despite their age, Any thoughts?
No.
Alrighty, well, let's get on to our last one. I was on a vacation in the Philippines, and my parents really wanted to go to an amusement park with roller coasters and cool rides. I didn't really have a choice, so I went either way. While we got to the amusement park, what caught my eye wasn't the roller coasters. No, I was interested in this really long zip line. It was so long that it actually went from one side of the amusement park to the other. I asked my parents if I could go, and they said yes. I had to wait in line for about 10 to 20 minutes, but eventually it was my turn to go on the zip line. I put on the harness they gave me, and they hooked my harness to the zip line, and I was off. It was kind of scary because from my perspective, it looked like I was leaning over the edge of a 6 to 7 story building. Eventually though, I got to the other side of the park, and now I have to zip line back to where I started. My harness was hooked to the zip line, and off I go again. I looked up at the hook that was connected to the zip line and noticed that it was sparking a lot. If this was any normal person, they would think that the sparking was normal, because that's correct, it is normal. But this is me we're talking about. So I, starting to panic a lot, for some reason decided to touch the zip line. It was a world of pain and agony. My hand had gotten stuck in between the hook and the zip line. Fortunately, the zip line stopped, so my hand didn't get grinded, but unfortunately, the zip line stopped. So That meant I was stuck, the guaranteed death right below me. I couldn't move or feel my hand, and blood started dripping down from my harness. I didn't know what to do, but before I could start thinking of a solution, I see somebody going down the zip line and going towards me at a rapid pace. Before I could do anything, this person's boot hit my left temple, and I got knocked out. When I regained consciousness, I was lying in a hospital bed and unable to move my right arm. I got a concussion on my head, my right arm was incapacitated, and I had to stay in the hospital for around a month, which basically skipped over my entire vacation in the Philippines. If I learned anything, don't be an idiot while riding a zipline. Well,
I have some thoughts.
oh, Chris has some thoughts. What is it?
So, personally, I have been to a ziplining park, and
Well, we both have.
yeah, so before me and you went, I went with my dad. And the very first time I went on a zipline, they didn't tell me where to place my hands.
I thought they said to keep it on the rope.
Definitely not.
No, not on the one that's going across, on the one that like you're holding on.
Oh, yeah. That you're supposed to keep it on the handle, the thing that clips onto the actual zip line. You're supposed to keep it on top of that so you can
Oh
hold
yeah, it's like a little like trolley that
Oh.
goes across.
Yeah. So me thinking about all of the things, I grab onto it with my right hand and my left hand's in front of the zip line, and I jump off and my left hand gets caught in the zip line. So from personal experience, I can agree with you that it hurt like a bit. But it was the very beginning of the zip line, so it didn't make my hand bleed and I didn't cut off any of my fingers. But that was a very scary experience. So I understand where you're coming from. And imagine being in like a completely different country and that happening.
Yeah, and especially stopping in the center when there's like 6 to 7 stories.
And that also goes across the entire Philippine Adventure Park.
Yeah, that's kind of absolutely scary. Jesus Christ. The only possible thing I could have thought of is maybe when the dude was coming, but he said he couldn't even do anything. Maybe just almost like rotating your body a little bit, so maybe you get hit on the side so you didn't get hit on the head. But then that meant, you know, maybe you could have broke your arm or something, so.
Yeah, well, I would have rather been unconscious than conscious.
Yeah, either way, that's really scary, and I'm glad everything's okay, considering we play Minecraft and Valorant and all that together.
Yeah, at least you have fingers.
So boys, those are our viewer stories for today. We chose to do like 2 short ones and then, you know, 1 little long one. And yeah, if you guys want Chris or any other people that maybe pop into my streams, or, you know, just any other content creators to come join me on this lovely experience of witnessing everyone's pain and agony, then make sure you guys comment down below who you want me to try and collaborate with. Ah, there you go. You can also tag them. All right.
The good old tag.
I will catch you guys in another video.
Bye.
Wahoo.